Alhamdulillah. We might have to start again already. I'm going to start over. We're going to do this tonight. What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. Good evening. Right off the top, I want to say to especially my moderators, you need to keep a very, very close eye on the stream. If there's any glitching at all, let me know. And if I'm not responding, for those of you who have my phone number, start blowing my phone up with text messages. All right? Yeah. And then because on our last stream, our last stream, but it was in two parts, it wasn't giving me the murder kill on my end, and so I went on for a long time and had no idea we weren't on. Like, on, because it looked like I was on. I don't know when I knew that we weren't on. And then when I watched the playbacks, I don't remember everything I said, but I remember some of the stuff, and I'm like, this is not it at all. So keep a very, very close eye on the stream. As I say, if we have any glitching, start letting me know in the comments. If I don't look like I'm responding to you, because y'all know I get absorbed in what I'm discussing, then for those of you who have my phone number, start blowing up my phone with text messages. That's first. Second, if indeed we do get disconnected, then we're just going to go back to the refresh thing. Just go out of my channel and keep coming back until you see live in red. Then you know it's live. And then I will, if we get disconnected, we come back, then I'll just put whatever number that is part. So I'll just say part. I'm not going to change the whole title. It'll just say part 2 or part 3 or whatever. Then you know that's the one. And we're going to keep going. All right. We'll try not to be here all night. But we do have to finish what we started on our last stream. And then also there's a new development because I have video to bring you, which is so perfect, because one of the things that I was talking about in the last stream with this Charleston white person, one of the videos I was showing you, he's a begging ass, begging ass. He ain't doing nothing. So now Dr. Johnson has the school. As I said to you, I knew he had the school already. I laid out to you, some of the process that I knew that had gone on. He had gotten, I think he has 2 buildings actually. And then, but there was some issues with HVAC and some detail stuff and contractors, blah, 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 blah. But now he has released a video where he has the school and he's talking about it. I deliberately have not watched it all right, so that we could be amazed together, so that's our evacuation plan. All right, we start glitching, start letting me know. If I'm not responding, start blowing up my phone, and then if we totally get disconnected, then I'm going to endeavor to come back, and then it'll just be parts. All right. First thing I need to do is share this out. All right. So give me a moment to share it out, and you should start sharing it out as well. Everybody, share it out. Tweet it out, Facebook it out, YouTube it out. Share. And don't forget to thumbs up, because that's what helps the algorithm, and that's how we can kind of get around all the bullshit that they do to me. We got to do what we can do. I told you, I'm only vulnerable if you don't protect me, if you don't help me. What do I need to do? You need to come down underneath here. And you need to go here. I'm just going to quickly share this out, and we're going to get right into this. I want to see who's here first after I share this out. News. And then we will move on from there. Oh, Lord, please. I don't know what's happening now that I'm opening other stuff. Let's see my channel. All right. Well, let's go home. And this. And also, the reason why I didn't come back, well, that night I didn't come back because I was just over it. And then also, then the next day I didn't come back because when I was going to try and come back, we had rain. As I told you guys, there's a skylight that's right here. And so when it rains, you're just going to hear that. You're not going to hear me, you know, if it's raining hard enough. And it was. So that was out. Remember to thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Even if you're not going to be in the chat, if you're just out watching, thumbs up. All right. The name of the game is thumbs up and share. All right, let me share this out to my other social media real quick. Oh, it's now finally showing up X. It had been still showing up as Twitter. Okay. Um, what else? Let's see what. This is the string here. This you don't need. That you need, and then this is our first video. All right, perfect. Now, let me see who's here.
Y'all one more lesson, and then we get to why y'all here.
Oh.
We painted. Y'all one more lesson.
What is happening? All right. Okay. Cheryl Bryant, a big shout out to you, Queen. You are first on the scene of the crime. Appreciate you. Little glasses. And Sweet D, big shout out to you. Cheryl, you say just salutations and greetings. And D, I'm so glad Dr. Umar didn't have a conversation with that clown. I know, right? No need. And I almost did this a recorded video, but I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. Yeah. So what I think we're going to do, because I show 16 watching back here. So we're going to get started. I think that I will just start with the Umar Johnson piece because I can't think of a reason not to. Yeah. And I haven't watched the video, so I'm gonna take me out because I don't know where I might be in the way if I'm on the screen. So let's go. Make sure my volumes are up. And let's bring you in.
Y'all one more lesson, and then we get to why y'all here. We painted this gym about 2-3 years ago. We had a paint day. People volunteered. It was about 13 of us. We knocked it out over the course of about a week, I want to say. Right. Brother Manny was with us. You remind me of Brother Manny a little bit. Real good brother out of Philly. Fair-skinned brother. Good.
And by the way, the video is called Dr. Umar, The School Does Exist! Part 1. So I didn't notice that. So we'll also see if there's a part 2. I'll be looking for that.
Brother, he passed away January before.
I'll start that part again.
Over the course of about a week, I want to say. Right. Brother Manny was with us. You remind me of Brother Manny a little bit. Real good brother out of Philly. Fair-skinned brother. Good brother. He passed away January before. Did Manny pass last January? It might have been 2 years now. 1 or 2 years. Rest in peace to my brother Manny. 1 or 2 years. Time fly. But he helped us paint. When everybody finished, he went behind everybody and cleaned it up. He passed in a car accident in North Carolina. So rest in peace to him. So the colors you see are after the divinities of the Yoruba pantheon. So I'm an Ifa devotee. I practice the spiritual system of the Yoruba coming out of Nigeria. Like you have angels in the Bible and the Quran, we have Orisha, divinities created by God to help us fulfill our destiny on this earth. So the first color you see is all white. The reason why white is larger than any of the other colors, because the ancestors are represented by white. This is not white skin like the pale man. This is the white light of consciousness that gave birth to all creation. Do you feel me? We're dealing with energy, not color, right? White is also represented by Obatala. Obatala is the spirit God sent to earth to create man from the mud and the clay. So when you read in the Bible and the Quran, God created man from the clay. It was the spirit that did that at the order of God named Obatala. He created man for God. Obatala is the oldest divinity, and he's one of the most powerful divinity. He represents righteousness, patience, character, integrity, leadership, charity, all the things that make you a righteous person. He's the personification of righteousness. All of us are born under one of these spirits. They are sent with you as a guardian angel when you incarnate through your mom. You got to find out which one walks with you because you carry the qualities of that energy, right? If you find out you are a child of Obatala, you cannot drink, you cannot smoke. There is no intoxication. Obatala children must be upright and perfect. Some people don't want to know that they Obatala children because they'll never touch that weed and that alcohol again. You feel me? When you Obatala, there's no room for error because you are the example of divine righteousness. That's Obatala. I'm going to go from that side. Blue and white. That is Olokun. Olokun means owner of the water. That is an energy that God put into the water. There's a spirit in water. That's why water moves and everything else. Olokun is the energy of the unconscious. He's in the water because the water is what? Largely unexplored. We don't know what's really under all the oceans because nobody has seen it all. Obatala represents the unknown of your consciousness and the unknown of the universe. He's the occult, the mystical. He's the dream. When you dream, that dream power, that third eye, I felt it, I saw it, that's Obatala energy. He also is associated with abundance because in the ocean you have unlimited wealth under the ocean as well. So Obatala is associated with abundance. He's second only to Obatala, some say, in terms of raw power. Because what do we have more of on this earth than consciousness and water? You feel me? So very powerful. So when they talk about the great flood, God flooded the water, that was Olokun who rose up and washed our human life away. Wow. So if you ever watch African offerings. Sometimes you might see the women go to the water and put all this fruit in the water. That could probably be for Olokun. He deals with everything unconscious, unknown, the things you want to know, but you can't find out, the occult, the hidden, the unseen, that's under his realm. Also, the ancestors who came from slavery.
Drinking warm water before
Could have done
bed
without that.
shrinks a swollen prostate overnight. Thousands of men are regaining control.
Who passed through the water. He's automatically a patron saint for all of us because our ancestors survived and we crossed his domain. Next to Olokun is Orun Mila. Orun means heaven. Mila means messenger. Orun Mila, messenger of heaven. Now, when God created the universe, there was only one spirit he allowed to witness all creation. None of them witnessed all creation. The only one who, even Obatala in his wisdom, didn't witness all creation. The only spirit that witnessed it all is Orumila. Ileri Ipin, witness to destiny. So when you get a spiritual reading in our tradition, the priest is calling up to that spirit, Orumila, to open up your future, to see what your destiny holds, to see if you have a blessing coming that we don't want you to miss. And you got to do some rituals in order to make sure you get that blessing. You got a good job coming. You got some money coming. You got a good wife coming. We don't want it to pass you by. Because just because something is meant for you, don't mean you're going to get it. Did y'all hear that? It can be meant for you. It don't mean you're going to get it. There's no such thing as guaranteed fate. Your decisions and your actions dictate whether you get it or you miss it. It could be something bad coming. Maybe you're supposed to get into a bad car accident. We don't want you to have that. So you're going to do some offerings to your ancestors and some other spirits so they can move that right on out your way. So it's Orunmila, which is why I wear him here, because I'm supposed to be a priest as well. I'm initiated, but I still have to get trained. We are the Babalawo. It means father of secrets. We're the ones you sit on the ground with, and we cast for you to see what's coming up into your life, to see if we want to hold it or let it pass on by. So he is second only to God. Whereas in Christianity is Jesus, in Islam is Muhammad, we have no such true comparison because none of these were human beings. These are all spirit. You don't see, you feel, and you can